So here we have the German Tiger tank. This is a 172 scale tank from Great Wall Toys. It comes in a nice hard plastic case. So here's the remote. Screws the antenna in like that. And then this is the charging cable. This tank charges through the remote. It does require 4 AA batteries. A Phillips screwdriver is required. You need a really small Phillips screwdriver. And there we have it. This tank is actually pretty cool. It feels like it has rubber tracks. Also, here is where you charge it, and also here you have the on and off switch. You can use this charging cable here, plug it into the bottom, and then let it charge. So I have to put batteries in the remote. I have to charge the tank up, but that's everything that comes in the box. Just get a remote with the charging cable, which is attached to the remote, and then you get the tank. Pretty cool looking tank. It is not 2.4 gigahertz. If you look on the bottom here, it says 40 megahertz. So I have it plugged in charging now. This red light indicates that it is charging. So this is a pretty cool looking little tank. It does have sound effects, as you can hear. Going over the controller here, we have forward, backward, left turn, right turn. And we turn, it'll just turn right in one spot. And this is the firing simulation here. When you push it, it recoils, the whole tank recoils to simulate like a shot being fired. And then this is the turret rotation. And I think I actually got a broken one. Every time you push the button, it turns a different way, which that's how it's supposed to. But this turret is supposed to like go up and down as it rotates, and my turret here does not. And then these buttons right here, this is your trim, your right and your left trim. And then up here, it has 2 different rates. Now I'll push that. There, that's a faster rate there. Push it again, it's a little slower. As you can see, it does need trim. If you hold this button down for 3 seconds, it'll go into a demo mode. And it'll just run around by itself. And then to stop the demo mode, you can just hit any button really. I'll hit the forward button. See, now it just stops. And then say you don't want to run it with all this sound, you can take this button here, the turret rotation button, and this dual rate button, and just hold them both down for 3 seconds, and there you go. Now the sound shut off and it's a little bit quieter. It's pretty cool with the sound, but I'm sure sometimes it can get annoying. So that's a little demonstration on how the control works. But let's take this outside and see everywhere that this tank can go. Let's run this Great Wall Toys little tank here. I cleaned a little bit of area here. We have a bunch of leaves in the woods here, so I raked out a little path here, maybe some logs to try and drive over and stuff like that. But let's turn this on here. And for some reason, the remote does not have an on and off switch. It's always on. So I am impressed as to how well this gets over some things. I mean, but it is a tank. But it is also super tiny. But for as tiny as it is, it goes places you wouldn't expect it to. Getting over grass, and we're hung up on some sticks. Just as I was just bragging this thing up. Made it over that stick pretty well. So I'm not sure if I'm in the high speed or the low speed. Let me hit this button here to switch. Okay, I was in the low speed. That's the high speed. It is much faster. Not bad. This thing would be awesome on carpet, but oh, that was a pretty fast pirouette right there. Oh, I have some sticks stuck inside there. Little roots sticking up here. It's getting hung up on the little roots. So this Great Walls tank is pretty good, and I had pretty much fun with it. I like how you can move the turret around. It has like firing sounds, even sounds like an actual tank driving around underground. And it does have the plastic tracks, so it is a little hard to get up over like steep things. And it is kind of small, so that doesn't help either. It did make its way across the ground pretty good with no real problems. Another thing, it had a very long battery life. I had over 15 minutes of runtime with it, and it still was going strong. So this came in right around $15. I'll leave a link in the description below. The next RC that's going to be on the channel, which is going to be this WL Toys S929. So I can't wait to break this open and see what it's all about. I know there's people watching that didn't hit this subscribe button already. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Smack that like button, and I hope to see you with the next Ready to Run RC.